All right, neck training. Quite a lot of you guys have asked me about this. Neck training and having a big neck is a very masculine sign. It looks good. It's great for fighting purposes, taking blows, not getting knocked out, stuff like that. Mike Tyson's neck, 21 inches or something. It's also very good for your androgen receptors because there's a lot of them around there, and the traps as well. And frankly, it looks good. No one wants to be a pencil neck. You look like a nerd with a really thin neck. A thin neck and a chubby face, like that's the worst combination. But so yeah, neck training is very popular. If you can just add 2 inches to your neck, like mine is not huge by any means, but I naturally had quite a skinny neck. I was overweight at one point, but that was when I was like 19, 20. When I was younger than that, naturally speaking, my neck was pretty, I think it was 14 inches. Now it's 16.7. It doesn't look huge from the front. I mean, it looks bigger on the side, but it's a lot bigger than it used to be. So mine has been like a big improvement. So I think the relative increase shows that I probably have a couple of things to say that's quite useful. So in terms of neck training, you know how to do it. The cool thing about neck training is it's very, very quick. 1, you can do it at home. 2, and you can train it pretty frequently. 3, so you can build like a daily habit of doing it. You can lie on the edge of your bed, which is what I do. I mean, you can do it in the gym if you don't mind looking like a bit of an idiot. But the problem with doing it in the gym, a lot of dudes are very tempted to get these neck harnesses, strap a load of weight to the necks and like using loads of momentum and poor form, and they're trying to lift like heavier and heavier weights with awful form. And frankly, your neck muscles don't care how much weight you're lifting. It's pointless. So the first thing is you want to warm up. I personally do neck training towards the end of the workout, so I'm naturally warmed up, but you want to do lots of neck rotations and things like that. But the biggest rule of all, because you don't want to get injured, you injure your neck, it's going to impact everything in your life. It's not a good idea. But the biggest rule of all with neck training is to use good technique and lighter weights, not strapping 20 kilos to your neck. No one cares. And for higher reps so that you don't get injured. The main point is that like with all weightlifting, you feel the tension here and on the sides and on the back. And when it's burning and when you have a big neck pump, like my neck will pump up to 17.6, 17.7 inches. That's a stimulus. Your neck will grow from that, provided you sleep, provided you've got the calories, the protein, all the other stuff. You don't need 20 kilos to do that. So, unless you are Mike Tyson with a 21-inch neck, you don't need that much weight. You're just being stupid. You're using your ego for a tiny muscle that doesn't need that and doesn't care anyway. It's kind of like training your biceps. You can do it 3-4 times a week. Neck, you can probably do more like 4 or 5 times a week. One sec. And yeah, so you can do it from home. I lie on the edge of my bed, and I used to use dumbbell plates on the side of my head and on the front to do like neck curls like that, and then from the side neck raises, lying neck raises. But now I just use my hand. It's the easiest thing in the world. You just use your hand and you give as much or as little resistance as you need until your neck is burning, basically. And it's really that simple. If your neck is burning, you're at the point of having a very good workout. Do that 2 or 3 sets per type of neck exercise. So the front curls and then the side raises. That's enough stimulus, guys, especially if you're doing it 4 times a week. You'll probably want to slowly build up from that as it gets bigger and stronger, and you can increase the resistance from your hand. Really, it's that simple. Your neck will grow over time. As I've said, mine is over 2.5 inches thicker now than it used to be. And when I give you these neck measurements, these are on quite a lean individual. It's one thing having a big neck as a dude that's like thick set and bordering obese, or bordering on obese. It's another thing having quite a thick neck when you're quite lean. It's a different kind of look. But that's what I would have to say on neck training. Definitely stay safe, warm up properly, don't do anything stupid, and remove your ego, definitely, because no one cares what you neck curl. These teenagers going on about curling 20 kilos, these looks maxing teenagers. It's like, bro, literally no one cares. Just use your hand as resistance, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you feel the burn, your neck will be growing. If you want more testosterone training tips, check out this video. I talk about leg training, I talk about the whole body, and go into a lot more detail, so check it out.